Welcome back to the daily segment of Where's My Sock, where I take podcasts and audio terms and define them in plain English to help you along your podcast journey. Hello, my name is Mr. E. Today's term is story arc, because a story episode isn't just things that happened. It's how things move from start to finish. So what does story arc mean in plain English? A story arc is the path a story takes from beginning to end. It shapes how the episode, it's the shape of the episode, where it starts, what changes, and how it lands. In plain terms, a story arc answers, what's the situation at the start? What problem or question pulls us forward? What builds or complicates along the way? And what changes by the end? So why is there a term for this? Because without an arc, a story-based episode can feel like a timeline with no tension. You can have interesting moments, but the listener may not know why they're hearing them or what they're supposed to be tracking. Story arc exists as a term so you can build the episode around movement. Something is introduced, something develops, then something is resolved. That helps the listener stay oriented and keeps the episode from feeling like a pile of clips. Here's a common moment in the beginning when you try to build an arc on purpose, is you start realizing your story has good parts, but the listener doesn't know the why early enough. A simple arc fix is to state the core question near the start. Like, how did this happen? Why did this change? What went wrong? And what did we learn? Then as you move through the episode, you keep returning to that question. That creates forward motion. The listener knows what they're listening for. The listener knows what they're listening for. Wrapping things up, a story arc is the shape of a story episode from start to finish. Setup, development, and resolution. It gives the listener a reason to keep going because they understand what's changing and what they're tracking. If you only remember one thing, remember this. State the question early and build the episode as the journey toward answering it. Next time, we'll tackle cold open, because story shows often start with the moment that pulls you in before explaining the full context. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the show and turn on those notifications so that you never miss out on any of this information, so that you can be a little bit better today than you were yesterday.